Greetings, fiddlers and others. Darol Anger here, freestyle fiddler since 1971, and I am just spending a little quality time with this amazing, and I never thought I'd say this, quite elegant 3D printed violin. It's a 5-string violin made by a guy named David Perry at OpenFab PDX. And wow, it's not like these sort of bogus 3D printed fake Stradivari instruments that sound terrible. And look stupid. This one is actually has a little thought put into it, a lot of thought, as a matter of fact, and it's a beautiful piece of design. So I'm going to tell you a little bit more about it. Greetings, fiddlers. Darol here. I wanted the members of my fiddle school to see this thing first before I share it with the outside world. You can see that there's an uncanny resemblance to a violin going on here. This is a 3D printed violin, and you'll notice that it is not trying to be anything but itself. Put together by a fellow named David Perry, who is a founding member of a company called OpenFab PDX, which is they fabricate all kinds of things with 3D printing. And David is a violinist, and he has long thought that it'd be cool to make something that played like a violin, but wasn't trying to be some kind of idiotic replica of a Stradivarius or whatever they were trying to do a couple of years back with 3. This is actually a very well designed instrument that is it's printed, but a lot of parts can be traded out. You can kind of see the layers here, so kind of hard to see, but all these modular pieces. Of course, the chin rest is attached with screws. You can unscrew it. The neck comes loose from the body. It's got screws also. The neck is reinforced with a fibergraphite rod, and I believe there's a rod inside the body as well to really make this thing pretty strong. You can see there's also a modular piece. The head is attached to the neck in that way, and then he's using geared tuners, which I'm always grateful about. But very interesting design, which is a lot due to just the stresses on any instrument are going to be extreme. You've got all the string tension and everything like that, and just regular plastic that you use to assemble things, it's not necessarily going to hold up. So he's got some really interesting design here that makes the thing pretty darn strong, permanent. It's a smaller body. You can see that the body is much smaller than a normal violin, but it's got this really kind of nice angular shape. It's well proportioned. And all the lines, they kind of match, very beautifully put together, really. And this is a 5-string, of course. And some really interesting things about the top and the back are both. I mean, the body is hollow, but the actual top and back, they're printed hollow. They're like less than 1/8 of an inch thick, and it's hollow with little struts holding the two pieces together. So that's kind of wild. So you have a lightness and strength, and there's all kinds of nice little design features a little slot at the bottom for the shoulder rest. All that stuff is super cool. Now, of course, how does it sound? It sounds like a piece of plastic. Right? But super even, right? Every note is even. The action is really nice. I got this. You can get it in a lot of different colors. So I got that red neck with the blue stripe, and then there's a blue stripe there too, and then red, blue, black. You can get it different colors. But when you plug it in, I think that's when the rubber kind of meets the road on this thing. It's got, you can order it with a electric bridge, which increases the price by a bit. But I have these things just laying around, so I put my own on, and it's got a little connection, so you can just plug that bridge into the internal. It's got a volume knob and an output jack already built into the instrument. So. If you got your own pickup, you're good to go, or you can order it with a bridge pickup. Okay, so I think this is where things get really cool, because we got that little volume control. There it is. Ooh, that's pretty strong. Wow. Okay. So super even. All that evenness just translates to a really nice, just a tone that you can work with, electrically. And man, it's fun to play. It's even. It's pretty light, and really, it's like a little hot rod, dune buggy or something like that. And it just goes. So if you're looking for something sturdy that will stand up to those outdoor gigs in Bermuda or Costa Rica, this might be just the thing you're looking for, or a good practice instrument that's light and you can knock it around. It'll take a lot of abuse, I think. So so these are made one at a time. David Perry's little 3D printer. And of course, one piece at a time, because as I said, it's modular, so you can get different colors and all kinds of things. And here's the information here. This is so it's David Perry at openfabpdx.com, and he's just doing this out of his house, but really, really very cool. I'm pretty impressed with the whole thing. It's a elegant, I never thought I'd say that about anything that was 3D printed, but it is. It's rather elegant and well thought out. So, hey, I'm willing to be surprised. So if you're in the market for a really nice looking, there's the logo there, Open O and F for Fab. If you're looking for a really interesting electric violin or a practice instrument, get in touch with David Perry. David Perry at openfabpdx.com. I think you'll enjoy this. I'm enjoying it.